What's up, big guys? Hope everyone's having an amazing day today. So right now, we're gonna be around UCR asking people what's their biggest piece of advice for life. Let's get it. All right, what's up, big guys? I'm with
Elijah.
Elijah. What is one piece of advice that you have in life?
I'd say just love everybody and trust God.
And so, why'd you say that?
Growing up as a Christian, I just think it's really important that we treat everyone with kindness. No matter how they are.
And Joshua, what is one piece of advice that you have for life?
My piece of advice for life is that never chase the butterflies because butterflies will always fly away. Instead, focus on building yourself a gorgeous garden where all butterflies will always come flocking and flying to you first.
And why did you say that, Joshua?
I say that because, life is about attracting good people around you. You shouldn't have to be chasing people to feel fulfilled. So instead, have those people come to you. Whoever's meant to stay in your life will stay in your life. Whoever's not, won't.
Before you get into a dating relationship, figure out what your non-negotiables are.
I would say one of my biggest mindsets is focusing on protecting my own peace. I feel like that's something that I struggled a lot with growing up, with keeping people in my life that weren't really doing any good for me. But I think recently I've been trying to do more stuff for myself, removing people from my life that don't really provide a good purpose in my life anymore. So I would say just protecting my own peace and doing what's best for me.
And how do you feel that has an effect on you by protecting your own peace?
I would say it definitely helps my mind and definitely brings me a lot more peace in general. It definitely makes me feel like I'm prioritizing myself and my needs.
I would take risks. You never know what certain things can get you.
I agree. Get out of your comfort zone, because if nothing's going to change if you don't make it happen.
And so, why do you guys say you guys' answers?
I feel like once I started to get out of my comfort zone and take some risks, there was a lot of things that happened that were very beneficial.
Yeah, I'm a first year. So back in high school, I decided to take a lot more of initiative in community service and helping out the community. And with that, I made a lot of connections, a lot of friends, and I never went out of my comfort zone to do that.
What is one piece of advice for today?
Consistency
Is
key.
All right.
Stay happy and don't let others around you change that happiness.
That's a good one. Why'd you say that?
I feel like happiness helps guide you through life. And if you're happy, you probably make more rational choices throughout life. And I feel like that definitely helps.
Are you happy?
Kind of.
Me too.
Honestly, I would say take it one day at a time. Don't kind of stress about everything that's happening later in the month or the year. Just kind of focus on what you have to do today and just set really simple tasks that you can accomplish, and just things that that you can do that'll make you feel good and make you feel like you really succeeded in a day if you just take it one step at a time and one day at a time.
Piece of advice I probably have for today is to just go ahead and cherish every single day, because life is so beautiful. It's also so fragile. It's not worth it getting upset. It's not worth it looking at all the negatives. Just appreciate, whether it's a sunny day or rainy day, just appreciate that. It's another beautiful day and try to find the beauty in it.
If you knew you couldn't fail, how hard would you push yourself? Take everything to heart, it is what it is, so don't be afraid to fail. Yeah.
Don't care about what other people think. If you go through life caring about what other people think, you're just going to be living can I redo that? I think that if you go through life caring about what other people think, you're just going to have a life full of regrets. You'll only be doing about how you look through other people.
So I guess one big piece of advice that I kind of live by is that worrying doesn't really take away tomorrow's trouble, it's away today's peace. I used to be a very big overthinker. For example, tests, quizzes. Oh man, am I going to do well on that? Oh man, God, my rent is coming up. I got how
Do or do not, there is no try.
I would say just be forgiving of yourself and be forgiving of others, because usually sometimes people just do things out of ignorance instead of knowledge.
Great question. It would definitely be just go after all of the opportunities that interest you. No imposter syndrome exists and whatnot. Don't ever think that you're not good enough for something. Your leadership, your experiences, your core passions, your diligence, it'll come through. Just go for it. I can't say that enough.
To never look back and always go forward.
Live it, no regrets, you know what I'm saying?
I think one piece of advice for today is you gotta keep a smile on your face.
I agree.
Chunchan's a cool guy. Yeah, he's really funny. He's creative. Father Chen.
I agree. Mr. Pope.